Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Design News. Today we're checking out some incredible Figma updates which are going to change your workflow, which are going to change the way you design in Figma for good. An amazing design system that we all have been waiting for. I personally have been waiting for it for a long time and it's finally out. A design platform that lets you get feedback for free from the top designers in the world. All this and so much more in today's design news. So stay tuned till the end of the video to get all the juicy design updates. So first we're looking at something called open source alternatives, which basically compiles all the amazing open source design tools, communication tools, product management tools, everything in one platform. Open source tools are fantastic because not only are they free to use, they're free to use it the way you want to use it. So you can customize the tool, you can break it down, you can use it completely for either personal or commercial use, and these are incredible. Some of these tools I didn't know existed, and some of these tools will help you in your user research, in communication over video call. If you're tired of using those mainstream applications, you want something cool, you want something new, you want something nice, and you want something open source, they have everything laid out on this one page. Personally, I loved Calendsko, which is again showcased on the website. And it's an amazing tool which allows you to communicate with your clients. So clients or people who want to set meetings with you, and you can customize this platform completely. Calendsko is amazing. I think you should go check it out, and you should go check out this open source alternatives website if you want something incredible like that, something customizable like that. Ooh-wah! Okay, so that's the next application. It's not hoo-wah, it's called Judo. That is where I got that from. Judo is a platform that allows you to basically have a full toolkit that basically allows you to import your designs or to create designs in their platform. You create a UI, which is very similar to anything like XD or Figma. However, you can quickly convert this into actual real life applications on your iPhone or your Android phone. You can test them out and then you can release them for the public as well. So if you've always imagined of creating something quickly, UI design, converting it quickly without having any hassle of code, without having any hassle of conversion of design, this is an all-in-one tool that lets you do it. And there are some fantastic features on board. One feature which caught my eye is basically you can update your application over the air, which means that any design changes made in the application will be updated on the application on your App Store or Play Store, and you can push out updates faster that way. That is incredible. I always compare such tools to other platforms, and for this case, I would have to compare it to something like Webflow. Yes, Webflow makes it super easy to create websites. This makes it super easy to create actual applications. Now, how many times has it been that you visited a website, a link, or anything else, and you love the icons, the SVGs, the illustrations that they've used on that website? It has happened to me countless times. So SVG Gobbler is a platform just for you. It is an extension that can run on your browser, any browser. It supports a lot of browsers, and it can download SVG assets from whichever website you like. I love the fact that it shows all this amazing information while you're downloading it. It shows you the size of the icons, what kind of nature of that icon it is. Maybe it's a CSS sprite. Maybe it's a simple SVG icon or a PNG. Whatever it is, it can download it for you. Now, the only company in the world who was daring enough to use Neumorphism completely on their platform that is used by millions of people was Cred. It launched an update about a year or so ago and people were crazy for it. However, the company itself never took out a proper UI kit where people could just access all these design assets. However, a designer named Ashish, who's behind some amazing designs that you can see behind me, he has created an entire UI kit or a design library, if you may, with all the colors, with all the gradients, with the typography, as well as all the neumorphic assets that you could ever want from a design UI kit or anything like that. I feel this is something that should be supported. It's available on Figma, but for the Adobe XD users, you can convert all these assets into XD. There is a plugin, I will give it in the description, which allows you to convert Figma into XD. It has icons, it has buttons, CTAs, cards, layouts, everything you could require. And he's also created a basic layout showcasing all these amazing assets. Cred Synth UI Kit is a great resource. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys have used Framer or are using Framer on a daily basis. They have come up with a very unique platform for people to showcase their work and share their resources. Just like Figma community, you can compare it to this Framer community, so as to say. Now, this Framer community or Framer showcase has a wonderful set of examples that you can just pick up and start using in your own Framer prototypes. All the amazing, crazy animations that you saw, which were trending, which were all over the internet, you can now recreate that, now pick it up and put it in your own designs. Whatever you would like to do, just like you use Figma community, you can use Framer community. Now, Figma rolls updates like it's nothing. It has some incredible new updates that it released. There were a bunch, I think there are 15 to 20 updates, which sounds crazy, but it is true. For example, one of my favorites is that now with any PNG, any transparent PNG or shape or whatever it might be, it doesn't create shadow around the actual frame. It creates the shadow inside around the shape. That again, it sounds very basic, but it's so useful. Keyboard shortcuts, new keyboard shortcuts are there to quickly do things that you couldn't do before. You can now draw straight lines with the pencil tool. So basic, but can be very useful, especially now if you have things like FigJam and FigDesign, different tools in one. You can go check out all their crazy updates. I'll have a link so that you can see all the updates written out and read through what they really mean. On a Sunday, I'm often getting bored and I want to watch a movie, but a lot of designers love design movies. Now, Vectornator blog has taken out an amazing list of incredible movies, documentaries, short films that you can watch in your free time as designers and learn a lot from. I was personally crazy about one of their listings, which I'm gonna watch as soon as I get time. Is the Pixar story. It's the story behind how Pixar came up with Toy Story and all the animation antics and how they did it with old technology, with tools which don't even exist now. You should go check out this list. Some of these movies are incredible. When we're talking about incredible things and inspiration, how can we forget this new website? It's called godly.website. And Godly showcases god-tier websites, incredibly designed websites which seem out of the world, which people wouldn't risk to actually create. But these amazing designers, these amazing websites have created it. It's just a bunch load of different websites for inspiration, for design. I think this is a great tool. There's a great resource for inspiration and motivation to take risks in life and actually create god-tier websites, to be honest. Now, sometimes it gets hard, even for me, to create great color palettes, to harmonize colors, to make sure that the colors that I've chosen are the right set of colors for my brand, for my client, for my website, whatever it might be. This incredible tool called Colors will do just that. It's like an ultimate color tool. You have color blender, so you can blend multiple colors that you have in mind. You can come up with color harmonies. So if you choose one or two colors, they can tell you what are the best color palettes that you can use with that. You get to see all the technicalities behind that color, how it will work on a website, what's the history behind it, whether it is a contrast, whether it's an analog to another color. It'll be incredible. Also, if you're trying to figure out how to create a color palette for dark mode, light mode, this also includes that. It's an incredible set of tools that you can use for different purposes inside color. Everyone has difficulties selecting the best colors. This will help you out. Now, UX Proof by Stand Up Lee was definitely something that was needed by the community a lot. A lot of you guys might be working on projects. What if you needed feedback on these projects from professional UX designers, UI designers from all across the globe? Now you can do that for a very decent price of $0. You can talk to these people face to face. You can get their feedback on your designs, prototypes, all coming from experts. And all these profiles actually have, where they work, where they've worked. So whoever's telling you or whoever's giving you feedback is giving the right kind of feedback, and it'll be valuable and helpful to you. This was so needed in today's time, and I'm quite surprised that it didn't go viral amongst the design community yet. Now, ever wanted to maintain a design system along with its code side by side without having to maintain it in two places? Now you can do it in one, called Backlight. And I was surprised how easy it is to use for designers. Imagine Zeppelin, but somebody supercharged it. It's like that. So basically, designers and developers can now collaborate between UI designs and the code. So you can see it side by side. You can see how something is functioning. So if a designer creates a little UI, he wants to see how the final product is looking, he can now do it through this collaboration tool, which is incredible. I won't dive too deep into it because I haven't used it extensively yet, but if I do, when I do, I'll probably review it on something like Instagram or something. I'm pretty active there. I think you should go follow me. Alrighty then. So that was it for today's design news. I hope you guys had fun. If you gained value and knowledge from this design news, a subscribe and a click on the bell icon would be highly appreciated. Apart from that, a like goes a very, very long way. I'll see you next time, every Monday and Thursday, every single week without missing a day. I'll see you next time. Till then, take care and God bless.